Let's assemble Love You to the Moon and Back. You should have your card base, your black and white layer, your gray layer, your little moon, your sentiment, the image that you colored. You will also need a small cutting knife, one like this, or if you have one like this. You are also going to need foam squares, a tape runner, and to do the embellishments like I did, you are going to need Nuvo metallic drops in silver lining. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is use the little cutter. So what we're going to do is just cut out this center here in the middle of the bike. And I have this cool little cutter that holds like a pencil that I've been using. So I'm going to go ahead and do it with that. Just to show you that I actually did this by hand. And no, I was not going to cut out all of them for you guys. Need you to have a little fun too. It's actually not really all that hard. And voila. All right, so next let's go ahead and get our plaid layer onto our card base. And I am going to use a tape runner for that. I know I was talking about using glue, but I still haven't quite switched over. Still kind of skeptical. So this goes ahead and gets centered. Like that. The next we're going to do is we are going to add our gray layer. And I did that with fun foam and tear tape, which I didn't put on the back. So let me do that real quick. To really see how easy this is to use, why we call it tear tape, because it just sort of, you can just yank it and tear it. So let me get the back off of this. And like I said, this is going to go ahead and get centered. The next thing we're going to do is put on our sentiment. And you want to go ahead and figure out where your moon is going to go and just sort of sit it there. Because the sentiment goes underneath it just like a tiny bit. So there. And then I'll go ahead and put my moon down. I am adhering it with foam squares, the micros, the small, and the large. So forgive me while I take the backs off my foam squares. And next you can put on your little image. So how I did him is because he partly sits on the moon and he partly sits on the gray. So we're doing a combination of foam squares and tape runner on this. So the little birdie's head can get a micro. Oops. And then you can use 2 more of the small ones like that. And then you can put tape runner on the back of the wheel and that part of the dog, and you know what, the little doggy's nose gets a foam square too. Let's go ahead and peel off the backs of those. And I'm going to go ahead and use my tweezers. Get them on there like that. And then we can go ahead and take our Nuvo drops and add them actually randomly wherever you want. I'm just going to stick a couple up here. I'm going to stick one here on my sentiment. Put one up here. over here, and then maybe one right down there. And there you have Love You to the Moon and Back. Thanks for watching. See you for the next card.